He sat there, staring at the floor, his hands trembling. He had nothing left. No money, no strength, no plan. His dreams had collapsed around him, and the voices in his head whispered the same poisonous word: quit. He could walk away right now, and no one would blame him. It would be easier, safer, less painful. That was the moment that almost broke him. But it didn't, because somehow, with his back against the wall and nothing left to hold on to, he whispered to himself, "Not yet. I refuse to quit." And that choice changed everything. Before we go deeper, let me stop you for a second. If you've ever been on the edge of giving up on your dreams, your goals, maybe even yourself, don't scroll away. This story is for you. If you've ever asked, "What's the point?" then you need to stay with me until the end. And if you believe in not quitting, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the daily fire that can keep you alive in the fight. And share this video with someone who needs it, because one choice could save them too. He had failed more times than he could count. People told him he wasn't good enough, strong enough, smart enough. Every door he knocked on closed in his face. Every opportunity slipped away just when he thought it was his. And maybe you know that feeling, when you work so hard, yet nothing seems to move. You feel invisible, forgotten, like the world is laughing at your effort. Tell me in the comments, have you ever felt that? Have you ever been so close to walking away, thinking it's just not worth it anymore? But here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Quitting is easy. Walking away is simple. You can do it right now. And in that moment, the pain might feel lighter. But here's the twist. The regret will weigh on you for the rest of your life. That's the real burden. That's the wound that never heals. He chose differently. He told himself, "I'm already in pain. I'm already tired. I'm already broken. So why not suffer for something that matters?" That night, he got up. He wiped his tears. He wrote down his goals again, even though the ink felt heavier than his heart. And the next morning, when the world thought he'd finally given up, he was back at it. Not stronger, not faster, but still standing. Let me ask you this. What would happen if you gave yourself one more chance? Not a year, not a month, but just one more day. What if instead of quitting, you decided to keep pushing, even with nothing left? That's where change begins. That's the secret most people never see. And I need you to hear me clearly. If you're watching this right now, don't just sit back like it's another video. No, I want you to participate. Comment your biggest goal below. Write down the dream you refuse to quit on. Let the world see your commitment. Because if you can say it out loud, you're one step closer to living it. Halfway through his journey, he had every reason to walk away. His friends laughed at him. His family doubted him. The bills piled higher than his hope. But here's the part that shook him. He realized nobody was coming to save him. Nobody was going to hand him success. It was his fight alone. And instead of breaking him, that truth set him free. Because when you stop waiting for someone else to fix your life, you finally take ownership. And ownership is power. Don't scroll. Stay with me. You need to hear this. Because right now, maybe you're tired. Maybe you're saying, "I can't do this anymore." But your future self is begging you not to stop. The person you're meant to become is calling you forward. Will you answer, or will you hang up on your own destiny? He chose to answer. He didn't quit, even when it felt pointless. And slowly, things began to shift. The rejections turned into opportunities. The failures became lessons. The laughter from doubters turned into silence. And one day, the world that ignored him had no choice but to notice. He stood taller, stronger, unstoppable. Not because the path got easier, but because he refused to bow down to the weight of quitting. And now, I need to challenge you. If this message is hitting your heart, prove it. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you refuse to be the person who quits when it gets hard. And share this video with someone who's about to give up, because maybe this is the lifeline they need to keep going. Don't just watch silently. Act. That's how change happens. Here's something people won't tell you. Discipline will break you before it builds you. Consistency will test every part of you before it rewards you. But if you can endure, if you can keep going when quitting feels easier, your life will change forever. That's not a maybe, it's a promise. Think of your own story. 10 years from now, do you want to look back and say, "I almost made it, but I quit"? Or do you want to say, I had every reason to quit, but I didn't. And that's why I'm here today. The choice is in your hands, right here, right now. Don't miss this. Comment below the words, "I refuse to quit." Write it, own it. Let it be your declaration today. And if you truly believe in your future, share this video with at least one person who needs it. Be the reason someone else refuses to give up. He refused to quit, and his life changed forever. But here's the revelation I promised you. The difference between the life you have and the life you dream of is not luck, not talent, not timing. It's persistence. It's refusing to quit when everything inside you screams to stop. That's the key. That's the truth. That's the power you've been searching for. So let me leave you with this final line. If you don't quit, you cannot lose. Stay in the fight, no matter how broken, tired, or hopeless you feel. Because one day, like him, you'll look back and realize that the moment you refused to quit was the moment your life began to change forever. And if you're still here, still listening, that means something in you is alive, burning, ready. Don't let it die. Hit subscribe, because this channel will remind you every single day that you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and closer than you realize. Your story isn't over. It's just beginning.